Looks awesome.
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for joining us. We are in a little bit of a hurry, aren't we, Ransom?
Yeah.
So we can't talk long. Cassie was running late getting home, but she got Ransom and Ranger home in time. We're headed to BMX, and today, come along, we're going to show you how we built over 1,200 foot of fence in one day and finished up Donkey Paradise for now. We still need to build a barn. So by the end of this video, the donkeys will be going in their brand new pen, Ransom. Is that exciting?
Yeah.
You ready to see Donkey Paradise?
Yeah.
All right, well, you'll have to watch the video just like them, so take a look. Today's the day we finally get to see Donkey Paradise fence getting started. So you guys see this truck right here showed up this morning, and they're gonna be building fence just like this. So I elected to get somebody to build our fence as opposed to building it myself. I'm actually gonna leave in a few minutes and go over and work at the remodel house over in Pegs, because there's 3 guys that showed up and they'll get it done maybe in a day if the rain holds off, but the rain's probably not going to hold off. So I'm going to bring you guys along. We'll go check on the progress. They just started about an hour ago, but I'm going to go see if they need anything. I took the kids to school this morning, so check in on them and see how it's going. Over here's the donkey's current pen. Doesn't look bad, but there's a lot of times we need it for other things like holding cattle or just different things. Well, you guys can see they're getting a great start. Already have every T-post in, and they're getting every barbed wire already up. So next thing, they'll start stretching the field wire, going through and connecting that to the T-post. So unless it rains them out, looks like they're going to get a lot done today. So I'm going to try to get a little bit done too. I'm going to head over to Pegs to the remodel house. I'll bring you guys along and see what we can get done there. So I'll check back in on the fence progress in just a little bit, but while they work, I'm going to work right inside here. I'll show you what's on the schedule for today. This whole week it's supposed to be raining, so I'm hoping to get everything off the walls as far as sheetrock goes this week. Also, we got our HVAC guy here, and we got the air conditioner working, so that's a big plus. So it's 79 in here right now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to turn this down to about 75. Be a nice temperature for working. So that's what I'm working on today. I got this knocked out last time. I need to take off a little bit up there, but I think I'm going to move on to this room, and still need to do the bathroom and then that room over there. Well, another wall, another room taken care of. And you can see that not only is the exterior wall there insulated, but also what appears to be an interior wall is also insulated right here. But this wall is actually used to be the end of the house until they remodeled and added on at some point this entire master bedroom and master bathroom over there. So I was adding them up. That would be 1, 2, at one point, I think this was probably a bedroom or an office, 3. And then as we go in here, 4. And they closed that garage in. That made 5 bedrooms, 2 bath house. And this house is not that much square footage. So it's going to end up being probably a 3 bedroom. So we're going to make sure this one's going to stay a bedroom. Obviously that one's going to stay a bedroom. And I'm going to talk to my family and see. But that one could easily be a bedroom over there. And then that would be plenty of room for living, dining. And we'll completely redo this bathroom right here. So that's what we're looking at right now. But that's why there's insulation on this entire wall, because this used to be a door to outside. Also, the air conditioner worked great. I'm going to go ahead and leave it off since I'm not going to be here. I'm going to get it turned off. But much better working at 75 degrees instead of 85 or 90 degrees. But it's coming along a little bit at a time. We'll get there, I promise, eventually. So I'm going to head back to the house and check in on the fence builders, make sure they have enough clips to finish up, and make sure they're not moving on to something else where I need to get more materials or anything like that. Also, Cassie's back at the house. Today is what she calls catch up on laundry day. So she's going to catch up on the laundry, and I'm going to look around back. Yeah, I probably need to bring the mower over next time I come. Need to knock this grass down. It's not too tall, but it'll get there if we get a bunch of rain. So that's what's going on at the remodel house. We'll catch back up with you over at the house. Looks awesome. And that looks really, really good. It goes all the way down to the ground, and all the posts look nice and straight. You see the ground is not level, so it's gonna have some play in it. That looks really good. You guys saw it all. I think Donkey Paradise is pretty much ready. I'd say we can probably go ahead and turn the donkeys in. I'm going to have to get a water tank. We're going to have to haul water back here until I get a trencher rented, run a water line all the way back. Or I'll just keep hauling water. We'll kind of see how the water hauling goes and go from there. But everything looks good. So come over here and take a closer look. You can see, so my fist barely fits through this 4x4. So a goat's head, if we ever got back into goats, cannot go through this, a full-grown goat's head. So that's why this wire is preferred over regular field fence. Also the sheep, and to keep predators out. So on like the gate right here, it'll hit that fence over there. And then we're going to start from here, go all the way down. I've got a lot of limb clearing to do though before that happens. And then all the way along by the road, and then all the way back to the barn. All of that will be for sheep and goats. So eventually this whole pasture will be able to hold sheep and goats. But that's in the future. Right now we're really just focused on the donkeys and giving them their own space. Probably a little overkill right now, but as I told Cassie, that means she can probably get some more donkeys. Don't tell her that, if she wants them. Or we can find some other animals to put in here and help eat the grass down. But right now, we're just thankful we have more area to put something else, other animals, other than just that one crowded area up front. We need to get the donkeys moved so we can start doing some other things with the alpacas. Need to get Cash trained a little bit on the halter before he leaves us, and that type of thing. So it looks awesome. There's your update on Donkey Paradise. This is the next day, and the fence builders came back, finished up everything they were going to do here. The current donkey pen now has sheep wire on the other side, so it's surrounded with sheep wire. So now we're going to have not only Donkey Paradise, but we're also going to have a new sheep pen to rotate the sheep over there and let this pen grow up and get rest. Should help with worms and that type of thing, but the main thing is it will help have more grass. So that's awesome. I'm excited. Cassie's at school today, so come along with me. I'm going to go back and hook up my brush hog to my tractor and try to get that knocked down so we can turn some donkeys in just a little bit. I know she'll be surprised when she gets home. Also, I'll try to get some water in there and move panels. So we got a lot to do. Let's go. I would say that Donkey Paradise is ready for donkeys, almost. I need to get some water in here, so to make sure they have good water. And we're gonna cut off half of this pen, so down there at the end, all the way back to where I'm standing, all the way back over here will be the first stage of Donkey Paradise. So they'll get to graze on this until probably after the first frost, maybe a couple weeks after the first frost, until the Johnson grass is no longer has a chance of being toxic. That's the whole reason we're brush hogging this, is because we want to knock out any of the Johnson grass. It's great, has great protein in the right time of year, but in the wrong time of year, right after a freeze, it can be toxic to animals. So also got back in here around where the chickens used to be. If you guys have been with us for a little while, you remember that. Around these coops, we'll probably haul these coops out of here sometime in the next month or so, start getting them cleaned up to sell. So there you go. I think my tractor's probably a little bit faster than Cassie's, but I'm definitely not going to criticize hers at all, because it does a great job and she enjoys doing it. So I'm happy that she has that. So I'm gonna go get some forks on the tractor and grab some panels. We already have the panels over here. Grab those, we'll get them set up, and we'll be one step closer to getting donkeys in here. You guys have seen us use these panels for several different things, and they work great for horses, donkeys, alpacas, not cattle. So if you're ever starting a cattle operation, do not buy these cheap little panels. Buy something made out of metal, something like this right here. But since we knew we were going to be building Donkey Paradise at some point, we need these panels. Today's the day we get to actually put them to use. So I'm going to load them up on the tractor. I've got the pallet forks on. This should work great. Well, unfortunately, I was driving along and I lost all of my panels. They fell off the tractor. But when they landed right here. Little YouTube magic. I thought I forgot I was videoing for a little bit there. So I just set up this pin so you guys can see. About 20 minutes is what it took me. And we came straight off of this corner right here. And we're going over there. I kind of diagonaled some of those last panels to make it stand up better. Also, I added on a little catch pin right here. So if we want to catch the donkeys for some reason, we need to doctor them or something just real quick, we can do this. But also, a good thing about these donkey pins is they connect to our other field that also connects to our working pins up there. So if we need to doctor them, we can put them back in there. So it looks pretty good. I have 4 more panels whenever I do sheep and goat panels in under the barn. Right now I have panels, these kind of panels up there. So I'll have 4 more panels to put here. And when I do that, I think I'm gonna make a little round pin right here. Just again, to catch them if we need them for whatever reason. I really like these panels though. They're lightweight, they don't break your back. They're just not strong enough for cattle. So that's it. Put a little walk-through gate right over here. Now we're all connected to that solid corner. So this part of Donkey Paradise is finished. I'm really excited about this because we have neglected this back corner for years now because it was a hay field and there was nothing that we could really turn in here that could really eat it down. So now we'll have 2 donkey pens. This one will be one right here, and it'll stop right here. And then we have a second donkey pen right here that we'll also utilize. And that way we have one place for donkeys to go while the other side rests. Or if we need to keep our jack separate, or we need to keep a mama and a baby separate, we can do it. So future plans, oh, we got a lot of them, but before winter time, my plan is to build a shelter right here, kind of dividing these 2 pens. That way we could have donkeys come in on both sides and have shelter. So that's long term. Short term, I need to go get some water. Well, Ranger has a flag football practice. That's his new sport this year. And as soon as they get home, we'll be going to BMX. So I'm gonna let Cassie turn the donkeys out for you guys. But before I get the water ready for them, we'll check on the other animals and get everybody else fed. Hey, Zena. Let's go eat, come on. Here's the 3 newbies right here. You girls wanna come eat with us? Come on. Let's go, Rowdy, you're holding up the line. Come on, boys. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Zena, get out of here. Go on, go on. Look at that. The 3 girls came in to eat for the first time. So I am going to have to add one more small trough. They're having to get in there and fight a little bit for it, but that's okay. They're in there. That's the main thing. Rowdy. Maybe if I got rid of a goat, wouldn't have a problem. Look at that. I also added that little feeder over there. So they're all getting a little bit of grain. That is awesome. Those 2 are still just a little bit shy. They came on out, so I went ahead and gave them a little grain. So I got to get a little bit more of a feeder in there. Tesla. Hi, Tesla. You're a good turkey. There you go, girl. Well, boy and girls, you don't know it yet, but today's the day. You get to enter Donkey Paradise. As soon as Cassie gets home and gets ready, she's going to take these guys on out there, maybe move one of these feeders if she wants, but I can do that tomorrow since they'll already be fed today. I'll let her do the honors though of moving them to their new home. So the migration that should occur is these 3 go to New Donkey Paradise. Those 3 go to this current pen for just a little bit over here. And then these 3 will actually go into that pen where they're at over there, so we can start taming down a little Cash. I really want to start working with him a little bit. He's a good guy, pretty gentle. I just think he needs a little bit of one-on-one time. Uh-oh. Salt, this is not your food, girl. She says, hey, I smell grain. Where's it at? Where's it at? I want to feed you in a minute, okay? Go out with your kind. Go out with your cattle. She's going to try to take that little bit of grain. I think the alpaca's already ate most of it, but she'll try to take it. Unbelievable how fast they grow. Of course, Mama Duck's going to take them away from you, but they are growing like weeds and doing awesome. Those ducks are. That's right, Zena. Run that sheep away from your food. They don't deserve it. And then Tesla's duckies are over here. The 4 of them. Hey, girls or boys, whatever you are. They like to hang out in that house. We got everybody new water over there. Got everybody fed. The chickens. Everything, and we have 6 eggs, and I procured a stock tank. So this will be the tank out in Donkey Paradise. I like this size because if I want to take it back up here to the house to wash it out with the water hose, it'll fit right here in the side-by-side. Can actually fold the seat up, and it has a nice metal floor without doing the full adjustment to take away those seats. So today was a bonus egg day from the trampoline tractor. Out of this one, we got 5 eggs. So that brings our count up to 11. Pretty good day. I think the cooler weather probably has an impact on that. We got out of the mid 90s and are down in the 70s and 80s for highs. So I know I feel better. I'm guessing the chickens feel better too. One last egg out of this coop gives us a even dozen. So I know I counted at least 16 hens in the grow out pen over there. So we'll be selling some of our older hens or getting rid of them. That will bring our egg production up probably in about 2 months or 3 months when they start laying. Also, those new layers will lay really well in the winter time too. A lot of the older hens don't lay as well in the winter time. So the very last step for Donkey Paradise except turning them in. So I'm gonna leave that honor to Cassie. I'm gonna go get ready for BMX, and Ranger and Ransom will be going to that, which we probably already told you that at the beginning of the video, but let's go ahead and check out the donkeys, checking out Donkey Paradise right now.
Gary's got the boys at BMX, and I'm gonna go back and see the donkey pen, Donkey Paradise, and the pen that the donkeys have been in. The guys put sheep and goat wire on the side of it also, so that eventually I can put my sheep in there. So let's head back here and see what everything looks like. Well, Benny and 2 girls are still over there. If it's all ready, probably going to let them out and enjoy it and go from there. Donkey Paradise is completely done, and Gary brought his big brush hog back here and even brush hogged it. There's a tree in that, and then we need to move these coops out of here. But look how good it looks. Let's go see what he did down here. So Gary has set up these pins, like catch pins back here. So one, this is a boundary so that they don't go over here in the woods yet. We don't want them over there just yet. But all of this has been brush hogged. So I'm gonna let Benny and the girls out here in just a second. Then use these horse panels we've had for a really long time to set up. Here's a pin. Not sure what the plan is with that one that's sticking out. But you got a pin right here. I didn't show you, but up there by the gate was a water trough full of water. So they do have water in here. So I'm really happy with how this has turned out. It looks so good. And I was thinking we would use this side for sheep also, but Gary told me for now on this back side, it will not be fenced off with the sheep and goat wire. And maybe he's told you guys that, but for now, this is just for the donkeys. The sheep will eventually be able to be on that side. One, this has to be baled. The second cutting of hay, a big bumblebee. And 2, we have to fence off the front. Around our yard has to have sheep and goat wire on it. And then we have to fence over by the neighbor. So things have to be done before the sheep can be out there, but it's ready for the donkeys. So I'm gonna go in here and get Benny and June and Loretta in to Donkey Paradise. And then I will be able to let out Faith, Dolly, and Tanya to come graze out here. We can still put Tanya up in the lot up there to gentle her down and calm her down. Look what Jake did to this gate while he was in here. He wanted to his women, so he slammed himself against it over and over until he bent it, if you would like to know the power of a bull. Yeah. Come on. Benny, June, Loretta. Come on, babies. Eat on this dirt hump. June, I got something to show you. Loretta, you gonna come up to me? Hi, June. I'm worried about Loretta. Hi, girl. I doctored you the other day and now you like me? Huh? Hey, Benny Boo. Hi, Loretta. Oh, your side looks so much better. Don't you start kicking. Your side looks so much better. Yeah. I need to get you in there and doctor you again. I know, you're patiently waiting, Benny. You're patiently waiting. Come on. Hey. Come on, guys. Come on. You're gonna love it. Come on. Come on. Hey, I gotta show you something. Come on. Come on. Girls, come on. Come on. Come on, Benny boy. Come on. We're almost there. Come on. Good job. Well, they're close. Oh, Benjamin's gonna come. I was gonna go over here and get a bucket and see if I could randomly shake something, but he's gonna come now. Come on, bub. Look at your new donkey paradise. What do you think about it, huh? Well, you gotta walk past the gate. Look, Loretta. Oh, Loretta, you looking wide, girl. You looking wide. Let's get you straight on. When you gonna have that thing, huh? What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about it? June, you had Faith a year ago next month, I believe. You're looking wide also. All right, you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna go let the others out. I'm gonna go let the others out. They took off. Freedom. They're checking stuff out, and Benny was just drinking out of the water trough over there. So they found that. And these girls are fighting over this weed. So they'll do good. Oh, what is it, Benny? What is it? All right, girls, I need to go through that gate. Well, it's getting pretty dark, but I'm going to turn out Dolly, Faith, and Tanya into this other area. They've been in this lot because Faith, where's your baby? Oh, over there, okay. Faith cannot be with Benny, the boy. She's too young. You gonna walk sideways at me? Come on. So, there's this lot, and then over here opens up to that pasture that I just let June. It's like my kids, I can't get their names right. June, Loretta, and Benny out on. So now they have access to this. They can go up there. They got water. They can go back in. If we want to mess with Tanya, we can get them back in there. Tanya's trying to figure it out, but she needs to learn. Mama's going back in there. It's about too dark to see, but the guys finished Donkey Paradise in one day. They came back today and they added the sheep and goat wire here because this had barbed wire all the way down. When we first fenced things around here, it was just barbed wire, and then added things like sheep. So we're gonna be going back and putting this everywhere we can. So now sheep can come in here if they need to. They'll be able to go in the hayfield, but it'll just take time. But now sheep can't get through the barbed wire. Looks pretty good. They did a good job. Well, that's Donkey Paradise. I'm so excited that it's finally done. Can't wait to get the hayfield all fenced in so we can move the sheep around and things like that. But super excited we were able to have those guys come out and do it. It was done so quick. And now the donkeys can enjoy it. So, as you can see, it's nighttime. It's about bedtime. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Love you guys.